If you're learning the game and you're left-handed, you should know that you should always play on the right-hand side of the court. From the right-hand side and your partner, who is right-handed, playing on the left, it means that your forehand and your smashes are both down the middle of the court where most of the lobs come from your opponents. So it gives you a lot more options. The other thing you should think of if you're a beginner is when you're serving or if you're hitting your bandeja and smashes, to try and make the ball bounce so that your opponents have to use the glass, because it will be unnatural for them to play against a left-hander. So even if you haven't perfected the techniques, you want to be trying to hit the ball so that it bounces and rebounds off one of the glasses. As you're training to improve your game, you should know that if you hit a ball with spin, it's going to be unnatural for your opponents to return off that. Even if you hit a slice, you're not going to hit the ball perfectly, kind of that 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock, 90 degrees, so that a slice is going to bounce kind of perpendicular to the back glass. There's always going to be a slight angle on it, which means there's going to be a slight angle when it rebounds off the back glass. But where lefties are really effective are with side spin. So if you can hit side spin on your vibra, come around the outside of the ball, it has the same characteristics as a right-hander from the left court, where the ball sticks to that side glass. And this can be very difficult for a player in that corner because they're just not used to playing against lefties. And when they get stuck against that side glass, it's going to be in a position that they don't usually play from. The main reason that lefties are so effective is because there's low numbers of lefties compared to right-handers. Now, if it was the other way around and there were loads of left-handers and not very many right-handers, then maybe the right-handers would be the ones that are difficult to play. But in the current situation, as a left-hander, you should embrace the fact that you have a different contact on that ball. And by that, I mean you should actually be learning the different types of spin, how to make it tricky for your opponents, because the person you're playing in that right corner will always play against right-handers more than they will left-handers, so it will be a little bit of a shock to their system. So if you are a lefty, really embrace that side spin and the bandejas and the contact and the brush that you get on the ball as a left-hander.